everyone, welcome to the class. I'm going to take you through a nice and gentle sequence focusing loads on the spine, twists, loads on the upper back and the shoulders. Enjoy the class. Let's start making our way into a seated position, nice and comfortable seat with your ankles crossed. Place your palms on the top of your thighs and just give your shoulders a nice big roll. You can close your eyes, and as we're rolling through the shoulders, start bringing awareness into your breath. Nice big movements. Maybe bring movement into your neck as well. Just gently warming up and waking up the upper part of the spine. We'll do lots and lots of nice yummy twists, yummy thoracic spine openings. Take it nice and easy. Bring it back through the center. As you inhale, we bring both our arms up. Reach up nice and high to the sky and look up. And as you exhale, we place the fingertips of your left hand down to the floor as your right arm reaches up and over into a nice big side body stretch. Start taking the right shoulder all the way back and away from you. And soften into your left elbow. Maybe bring the elbow a little bit closer towards the floor. From here, keep your body exactly as it is. All we do is we placing the right palm at the back of your head, maybe the tip of your neck, maybe between the shoulder blades, wherever you can reach. And start looking to the sides and maybe back. So with your head, we gently guide the elbow to go further away from us. Maybe looking towards the space behind us. Take another deep breath as you are, perhaps finding a deeper side body stretch. Both of the sitting bones are heavy on the floor. Inhale as you are to find more length. And as you exhale, we start bringing the right elbow on the top of your left thigh. Now separate your shoulder blades, tuck your chin in, and start bringing your chin all the way towards your chest and to your left armpit as we guide the elbow to go all the way towards the left thigh. 2 more like that. On the inhale, the elbow goes up and back. Expand the chest, look back. And on the exhale, we bring the elbow all the way down to the thigh. See if you can round the spine just a little bit more. Separation of the shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. 1 more like that. Inhale in, take the elbow up and back and away from you. Expand it, just lift the heart. And on the exhale, bring it all the way down towards your thigh. Chin to your chest, find a nice big stretch through the back of your neck at the same time. Back through the center. On the inhale, you reach your arms up. Find more length through the side body. Look up, chin up. And on the exhale, fingertips of your right hand finds the floor as your left arm reaches up. Getting a nice big expansion from the top part of your ribs. All the way down to the left side, all the way down to the left hip. Start looking up from underneath your left armpit as you take the left elbow back, left shoulder back. Keep the side body nice and long as we bend your left elbow and palm come towards the back of your head. Now keep the side body nice and long as we start taking the head back, taking the elbow all the way towards the space behind us. Find a nice big stretch here. Close your eyes and just focus to what's going around the shoulders, the side of the body, the upper back. Next time you exhale, we're going to bring the elbow all the way down towards the right thigh. Tuck your chin in and we're guiding the chin to go all the way towards your armpit. Gently guide your chest down, chin down as we press the palm to the back of your head. Be really gentle here. See more like that. Move with the breath. On the inhale, we find that space. We take your elbow back. And on the exhale, left elbow to your right thigh. Tucking that chin in, rounding through the upper back. Shoulder blades come away from one another. 1 more like that. On the inhale, take your elbow up and back. Maybe look back to the wall behind you. And on the exhale, we bring the elbow all the way down towards that right thigh. Maybe gently touch the thigh with the elbow if it's available to you. Chin to your chest. Bring it back through the center on the inhale and reach both your arms up again. Reach up, look up. And on the exhale, fingertips of your right hand reaches forward, fingertips of your left hand reaches back. Stay here for an extra breath and just use your core to help you to twist. Belly button goes in, spread the fingertips nice and wide. Inhale to finding more length. On the exhale, we twist even deeper, and this time place the palm on the top of your thigh and the fingertips of your left hand onto the floor to twist even further. See how deeper can you go now? Now we assist the twist with the palm, but again, just be nice and gentle. Expand that chest. The next exhale, tilt your left ear to your left shoulder. Get to a nice stretch through the right side of your neck at the same time. Your core is still working here and assisting that twist, supporting your spine. On the inhale, both our arms reaches up. And on the exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Find your twist, just using the strength of your core to assist that twist. Expand the chest to the side. We're keeping the spine nice and tall. Breath is good, finding more chest expansion here. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And on the exhale, left palm on the top of your right thigh, and fingertips of your right hand finds the floor behind you. Try not to force your body into the twist. Just gently assisting with the left palm on the top of the thigh. As you're looking over the right shoulder, bring your ear to your shoulder and find the other side of the neck stretch. The fingertips of your right hand are helping you to keep the chest upright. Bring it back through the center. On the inhale, you reach the arms up as high as you can, look up. And on the exhale, we bring the palms all the way forwards until you find the floor with the fingertips. Wherever you are, we just stay there. On the inhale, we open up that chest. And on the exhale, fold down, chin in. Maybe shuffle your sitting bones further back to create more space around the hips and the lower back. And then we take another deep breath as you are. Bring the forehead closer and closer to the floor. Start sliding your hands back all the way in towards you. And they go into a tabletop. So roll through the knees. They go into the tabletop, all fours. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Belly button goes in, core is tight. Start reaching forward with the fingertips of your right hand. Your fingertips really wide, active. Keep your right palm facing out, so thumb is pointing up to the ceiling. As we start reaching the fingertips of your right hand forward and then up. Finding a big rotation in your shoulder joint. Try to keep your right arm nice and close to your body. Start to open up your palm all the way out to the side. Now sit back onto your heels as we place the right palm towards the lower back or towards the outside of your left hip crease, wherever the arm falls. Let's keep those going. On the inhale, left palm presses to the floor. Bring your right arm all the way forward and gently touches the floor. And again, right arm all the way up. Sit all the way back. Find a nice big rotation in your right shoulder as we're reaching towards your left hip crease. And again, keep that going. Just moving up into the shoulder joint. Touch the floor with the fingertips. Bring it all the way up and all the way back towards the sitting bones. We're going to add on. So from here, guys, next time inhale, we're taking the right hand all the way up. This time I want you to press the knife edge, the little pinky finger side of the palm to the floor as we slide a hand forward and we bring in your right ear to your right arm and your right bicep. Press back and we take it all the way back into the little shoulder opening, pressing the palm towards the left hip crease. Two more like that. Reach the right arm all the way up. Now slightly forward. Bend your left elbow, lean onto the right side and finding that release through the right side of the body, all the way to the lats, to the armpit, to the shoulder. Press the left palm back, lift all the way up. Sit back. So think about it like a little child's pose with the palm at the back. And again, inhale to reach all the way forward. Can we take it further forward? Find a length through the right side of your body. Lean onto the side. Press back. We go one more like that, team. Connecting your momentum to your breath. Move with the breath. Keep this nice and strong. Reach all the way forward. Bicep to your ear. Press back up, and we're going to stay here. So place your right palm to the lower back or towards the inside of the left hip crease, wherever you can reach. And slide your left hand in and place your palm on top of your right thigh. Here we are in a beautiful twist again. Look over your right shoulder and maybe slide in the right palm all the way towards the inside of the hip crease if it's available to us. Belly button goes in. Spine is nice and tall. We find this gorgeous twist here. Take an extra breath. Come out of that twist. Place your left palm back onto the floor. Right arm slides underneath your left armpit. Now we keep your chest nice and square. Bring your forehead to the floor. So we're reaching the fingertips of your right hand out to the side, fingertips of your left hand forward. So you should feel a nice stretch alongside the back of your right shoulder. Separate the shoulder blades. Bring the forehead all the way down to the floor at the same time as you try to sit down all the way down onto your heels. We're taking an extra breath here, just become nice and heavy. Pressing the left palm on the top of armpit on the top of that right arm. And back through the center. Slide your hands back in and we'll meet in a kneeling position again. Knees hip width apart. Link your fingers at the back. Pull the shoulders down the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then we place both of your palms on the top of your left hip crease. Drive your elbows in towards one another. Find a length through the spine again. And we keep your chin parallel to the floor as you start looking over that left shoulder. So elbows in. Finding more space through the front of your neck. Play around with the position until you find that nice little stretch all the way from the tip of your ear to the chest, to the shoulder, down to the front of the ultimate. Button goes in, we keep the spine tall all the time, nothing is changing there. Back through the center on the inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and on the exhale, both of your hands come to the top of your right hip crease. It should fit quite nicely in there and comfortably. Elbows in, neck nice and long, grow just an inch taller. And keep your chin parallel to the floor as we turn and look over that right shoulder. Stay there, close your eyes. Find a bit of tilt in your head. Find a position that works for you and feels good for you today. And back through the center. Lovely work. Let's carry on. Place both of your palms back onto the floor. Still the same side. So still the right arm reaches up. All the way up to the sky, reach as high as you can. And then we bend in the right elbow as the palm finds the inside of your left hip crease for one more last time here. Open up the chest even more, your belly button stays pointed down to the floor, so it really targets in the middle part of the spine here. Bring your right arm up, reach up again, as we bring it all the way through into a full thread the needle pose. This time the right shoulder finds the floor, we're keeping the hips on the top of your knees. Your left palm case stays as it is, so we gently press the palm to the floor. Stay if that feels good. Or start walking your hands all the way forward and we press the palm to the floor. So think about the long left side of the body. If you have more space in the spine and you feel like a deeper twist, look up from underneath the left armpit, and now the left arm goes up as we're reaching towards the inside of your right hip crease. Lots of twists. Find a variation that works for you today, that feels good. We're trying to stack the shoulders on top of one another and still keeping a big gap between the left hip and your left shoulder. Wherever you are, whether you bring it back through the center. We place the left palm to the floor and just bring your right hand forwards. Left palm to follow, and here we are in a puppy pose. Turn around to find a length through the spine. Walk your fingertips further forward as you bring your forehead to the floor. So we're keeping the spine really long here. Lifting the elbows, lifting the forearms off the floor, crawling the fingertips further forwards as we keep the hips on the top of your knees. We're melting the heart to the earth. Heart to earth pose. And release. Start making your way back through the center. Place your palms underneath your shoulders. Let's go straight onto the other side. So it's nice and easy on the left side. Start reaching the fingertips of your left hand forward. Your thumb is pointed up to the ceiling. Take your left arm all the way up. Careful with the first rotation here. Take the arm all the way back. Sit down onto your sitting bones. Carry on with the rotation of your left palm as we place the palm either to the lower back or all the way towards the outside of your right hand. Keep those going. 2 more like that. Nice big rotation. Your left shoulder. Touch the fingertips to the floor. So we're just warming up into the shoulder joint here. All the way up. All the way back. Bending the elbow. Sit down to your hands. And again, take the arm all the way up. Keep your arm nice and close to your body. Big rotation as you touch the floor with the fingertips. We bring the arm all the way back up on inhale. On the exhale, sit down. Maybe try to reach towards the inside of your right hip. Always try to more space in that shoulder. We're going to add on. Left arm reaches up. This time we slide with the little pinky finger, side of the palm forward. As we lean onto your left side and we bring the left ear to your left bicep. Bring it back through the center. Same movement here. All the way up. All the way to the lower back with the back of your palm over to your hip. 2 more like that. Move with the breath. Feel free to close your eyes to really enjoy this yummy movement. Yummy opening for the shoulders, the spine, the hips. Back through the center on inhale. Big, big, big circle as we're taking it back. And again, all the way up, reach up, 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 nice and high. Slide the palm all the way forward. Find that length. Stay here for an extra breath. Reach even more forward, a little bit more onto the left side. And let's bring it all the way back. So left arm reaches up. And this time see if you can find the inside of that left hip crease, right hip crease, wherever you are with it. We slide your right hand in and place the palm on the top of that thigh to twist. We hold in here. So sitting up tall, expand the chest. Your neck is really long. Take the shoulders down and away from your ears. And use the core to help you to open up the chest to the sides. Your neck is following the rest of the spine. Take an extra breath here. Lovely work. And back through the center. We place in the right palm to the floor. Left arm goes underneath it. Slide it all the way through, and we keep the chest nice and square with this one. So start walking the fingertips of your right hand forward, bring your chest to the floor. So think about bringing the right armpit on the top of your left arm. So focusing a little bit more on the posterior deltoid and the back of your left shoulder here. Sitting bones are heavy on the top of your heels. Start slowly bringing the forehead all the way down to the earth. Keep walking the fingertips of your right hand forward. Again, the length of the right side of the body is really, really important here. Inhaling. Exhale out. And release. Start making your way back through the center and into a kneeling position. This time I would like you to curl the toes under. Bring your left arm up, nice big reach, and reach towards your left heel with the fingertips of your left hand. Right arm reaches up, you're more than welcome to stay here today. Just find the chest expansion, find nice big lift. Or we lift the sitting bones away from the heels as we send the hips forward. Keep the chest nice open, squeeze into the glutes. And think about a nice big side body opening here. And release, bring it back through the center. Right arm reaches up, big circle, reach towards your right heel with the right palm. Left arm goes up, finding a side body stretch, and you're fine to stay here today. Or we lift the sitting bones away from the heels as we send in the hips on the top of your knees. Open up the chest to the side, finding a beautiful side body release here. And release. Cartwheel the arms and let's all meet back into the tabletop. From your tabletop, take your left arm up. So your belly button stays pointed down, your hips stays exactly as they are. And we're taking the left palm all the way towards the inside of the right hip or the lower back, wherever your arm goes. Open up the chest to the side just a little bit more. And then the left arm reaches up nice nice and high to the sky as you bring the arm through, thread the needle pose. So whichever variation you're taking on the first side, let's try it here. Maybe just the right palm stays on the floor. We stay here today. Beautiful pose to stay and breathe. Otherwise, the fingertips of your right hand are reaching forward. We pause here as we're looking up from underneath that right armpit, keeping the hips nice and square, and the right side of your body really long. If you have more space in that spine, let's stay the right arm up and reach towards the inside of the left hip crease. Inhale in. Exhale out. Slowly coming back through the center, wherever you are with it today. Place the right palm in the front. Left palm to follow. We are back in a happy pose, heart to earth pose. Slide your hands forward this time. If you'd like to intensify, look forward and see if you can bring the chin and your chest to the floor today. If not, we're keeping the tailbone tucked under and forehead comes down. So choose your variation. See if you can find just a deeper upper back opening. Separate your shoulder blades as you guide in the armpits nice and close to the floor. But your lower back stays long. Walking your hands back in towards you, back into the tabletop with your knees underneath your hips. Curl your toes under, press the palms to the floor as we lift the hips up and back into a downwards facing dog. A little walk here as we press the heels down, one at a time. Just waking up the hamstrings, giving the calves, the arches of your feet, the Achilles a nice big stretch. Press the palms to the floor, separate your shoulder blades, and the shoulders are active. Bring your down dog into the stillness, take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Look forward. And we step the right foot onto the inside of your right hand. Big step forwards. Shuffle the back foot further back if needed as we lowering the back knee down to the floor. Keep the toes curled under, hug your thighs in towards one another. Inhale, we bring the arms up, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze into the glutes. And on the exhale, fingertips of your left hand will reach forward. Fingertips of your right hand goes back, twist, expand that chest to the side. Your hips and your belly button stays pointed forward. Now big back stroke back, so fingertips of your left hand reaches back, right hand comes forward, here we twist to the other side by your hips and your belly button stays still pointing forward. Keep that going, right hand goes up and back, left hand forward, we pause here in that twist. See if we can sink the hips a little bit deeper, but keep working into the core and your glutes. One more like that, left arm reaches up, right hand forward, send the hips just a little bit deeper. Now we work from here, left arm reaches up, and we hook the left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Right palm to follow on the top of the left palm. So press the palms against one another. Find a gap between the belly button and your thigh. We're looking sideways as we bring the palms towards your heart center. Elbows on the top of one another. Now find the strength in the back thigh as we lift the back knee off the floor, float it off the floor. Rise up on the ball of the left foot. Keep the twist happening. Stay here if this is strong enough for you today. Just work on the balance and that twist. Or we open up the arms like a flower, reach up to the sky, maybe look up. Take an extra breath here, finding the strength in your thighs, in your legs, energize through the legs. Bring your palms together into your heart center. Lift and reach the arms up. We are in a crescent lunge. All the way up with the fingertips, tailbone under. And on the exhale, fingertips of your left hand forward, fingertips of your right hand back. We are back in this little twist with the back knee off the floor this time. Place the fingertips of your left hand back. Right, left arm reaches up and back. Finding a deeper side body stretch. So really stretch through the left side of the body, all the way into the front of the chest. The hip flexor, glutes working on the left side. Cartwheel to the arms, left palm finds the floor, right arm reaches up, look up. Expand the chest, we're stuck in the shoulders and the top of one another. And on the exhale, we bring the right arm all the way through underneath your left armpit open as we try to reach towards the back of your left shoulder. Keep that going, 2 more like that. Inhale, we reach the arm up nice and high to the sky. Keep your hips squared, keep your thighs working. We'll give the belly a little break in a minute. And then we touch the back of your left shoulder, nice big twist here. 1 more like that. Inhale, reach the arm up nice and high to the sky. On the exhale, arm underneath the armpit, touch the back of your left shoulder. Give yourself a nice big hug. Bring it back through the center. Right arm reaches up. Bring your back knee down to the floor. Now we can rest it. Reach back. Either staying here today, so hold into the back of your thigh or wherever the arm lands. Keep it there. Or if you have it in you, start reaching towards the left foot. Open up the chest. Start bringing this into the twist as well. Perhaps start taking the right knee out to the side just a little bit more. It's more a relaxing pose. Looking over that right shoulder. 1 more deep breath. And release. So drop that foot down and let's all meet back into the tabletop, all fours. Whew, lovely work. Bit of a movement through the spine, a little cat and cow, little circles, side to side movement with your body. Whatever your body needs right now, bring it here. Curl your toes under. We lift the hips up and back into a nice big downward facing dog. Pressing the heels down, hips up nice and high. Look at your feet, maybe soften into your knees. Look forward as we place the left foot onto the inside of your left hand. Nice big, big, big step forward. Lower your right knee down, keep the toes of your back leg curled under. Inhale, we lift, tuck your tailbone under, so squeeze into the glutes. Reach the arms as high as you can. Inhale as you are, we're keeping the length in the side body. And on the exhale, fingertips of your right hand reaches forward, fingertips of your left hand back. Here we are in a gorgeous twist. Belly button in, we're using a quarter twist. Now we change, right arm reaches up, that little backstroke. Lovely, keep the hips as they are, belly button stays pointed forward. And again, inhale, nice big circle, keep the arms straight and nice and close to your body. Perhaps sink deeper into the pose. And again, nice big backstroke, inhale. As you exhale, we twist, perhaps go deeper. 1 more, cartwheel the arms, take the arms all the way back, stay here. And as you exhale, the right elbow hooks on the outside of the left thigh. And left palm comes on the top of the right palm. Now, big space between the chest and the thigh. Try not to collapse into it. So you really want to press it here. So the thumbs are right between the chest. Lean forward so the crown of head is reaching forward. As we press the left foot to the floor and lift the back knee up. Squeeze it into the glutes. Stay leaning forward. Rise up on the ball of the right foot. From here, either stay here for an extra breath. Or we open up the arms, a lot of energy through the legs, a lot of strength in the legs. Nice big twist. Maybe look up if you have it in you and in your balance. Lovely. And then bring the palms together into your heart center. Lift. Reach the arms up. We are in a crescent lunge. Tailbone under. And on the exhale, we twist again. Right hand forward, left hand back. Maybe staying here today. This is enough for you, perfectly fine. Otherwise, with the left hand, we find the back of your left thigh. Just gently touch the thigh with the palm. Right arm reaches up and over. Expanding that chest. Perhaps sink the hips deeper. Just 1 breath here. Nice. Cartwheel the arms. Place your right palm towards the inside of the left foot. Left hand reaches up. So we try to stack the shoulders on the top of one another. We are going to easy twist. Send the hips down and forward. Open up the chest. Look at the fingertips of your left hand. From here, inhale to reach. On the exhale, we thread it all the way through. So left palm goes underneath your right armpit. And we try to reach the back of your right shoulder. 2 like that. 5, still working. Reach up. On the exhale, we twist. Thread it through underneath the armpit. Reach towards the back of your shoulder. Last one on the inhale, we reach up the cup. On the exhale, bring it all the way through. Touch the back of your right shoulder. Left arm reaches up again, and this time we can lower the back knee down. Woo, great work. Start reaching the fingertips of your left hand back, and maybe this is where we stay. Lower the palm to your lower back, to your thigh. Absolutely fine to stay here. If you can, take hold of your right foot, please do so. So we can open up the chest again, looking over that left shoulder. And let the left knee drop down to the side as well, out to the side. Pressing the left outer edge of your foot to the floor. Taking an extra breath here. Choosing a variation that works for you today. And release. Drop that foot quietly down. Palm to the floor. And slide your left foot to meet your right back into the tabletop. Little bit of movement here, side to side with the hips. And let's move on. Curl your toes under. Lift the hips up and back into a nice big downwards facing dog. One cleansing breath here. Inhale as we rise up on the balls of your feet. Connect your tippy toes. And on the exhale, we press the heels down. Crown of head nice and close to the floor. Soften into your knees and start walking your hands to your feet. Bend your knees so we can rest the chest on the top of your thighs. And take it into the nice big forward fold. Take hold onto the elbows as we drive the elbows to the floor in a ragdoll pose. Sway from side to side. Your knees are bent quite a lot. Neck and your shoulders heavy. Now keep your knees bent as they are. Just place your palms to the floor right in front of your feet. Right palm stays as it is in front of your right thigh. Start bringing the left arm up and maybe lengthening and straightening your left leg. So left arm goes up, right knee stays bent. Maybe we straighten your left leg if your hamstring is ready. Open up the chest, either stay here team, or we take the left hand all the way back and reach towards the inside of the right thigh. Open up the chest, we go, one more deep breath in this big twist. And back through the center. We bend your left knee, place your left palm right in front of your left foot. Maybe just keeping both of your knees bent. That's absolutely fine, just finding a twist. Right arm reaches up, look up. Maybe straighten the right leg if you feel ready. And then we bend the right elbow as you place the palm either to the lower back or towards the inside of your left hip crease. We did that many, many times today throughout the class. Twist. Look up, keep your neck nice and long. Right ear away from your right shoulder. And release. Both of your palms comes all the way down to the floor. Now heel touch your feet out of your mat, so quite wide out of your mat. So toes are poking out, heels in. And let's all meet in a low squat. So here we are in a low squat. You're more than welcome to grab a couple of blocks, sit on the blocks if that works for you. Finding a low squat. So bring your palms together and your heart center. Just taking a moment here, open up the chest. So think about a nice big chest expansion here. Neck long. Bring a bit of a movement into the neck. Calming that breath. Perfect. From here, guys, with your left hand, take hold onto your right ankle. Lean towards your left thigh with your left shoulder. Right hand reaches up and we're placing the palm at the back of the head as we did at the beginning of the class. So same position here. Guide your right knee to go to the right, left knee to go to the left. So creating a big space around the right side of the hip, right lower back, right waist. Taking the right elbow all the way up and back as we did at the beginning of the class. And back through the center. With your right hand, take hold onto your left ankle. Lean onto the right thigh. So we're guiding the thigh to go back with the shoulder. Left knee goes away. Left arm reaches up and over. You can still sit on those blocks if the low squat is not really comfortable for you. Sit on the block. You still get the same benefit of these gorgeous openings here. And then we place the palm towards the back of your head or between the shoulder blades. Taking the elbow up nice and high to the sky and then back. Taking an extra breath here wherever we are. And release. Back through the center. Place your fingertips behind you and come into a seated position. Both the legs nice and straight. Just give them a little shake. A little tap. You're more than welcome to sit on a little block here if that makes you feel more comfortable and more upright, or a seating block. We slide the right foot in. Cross your right ankle on the top of that left thigh with the right big toe pressing down to the floor and the left toes still poking up. Bring the fingertips of your right hand behind you, open up the chest. Left arm reaches up to the sky and we hook the left elbow on the outside of your left thigh. We guide the knee to go the opposite direction, so towards that left side. Open up your chest to the side. Again, we're just casually looking over the shoulder. Try not to force your neck to look somewhere. Just close your eyes. No need to turn or look anywhere. This is absolutely enough. Just keep the neck in a neutral position. And we use the fingertips of your right hand to press onto the floor so we can maintain the length of the spine. Bring it back through the center. Keep your legs exactly as they are into a little counter twist. Fingertips to the floor. Bend your elbows both forward. Now I want you to take it nice and close to the floor so we can slide your left foot in and we sit back. So here we are in a twist again. Make sure we're not sitting on the left heel, so the left heel is on the outside of your right sitting bone. We twist again, we go a little bit deeper. Fingertips of your right hand behind you, adjust where needed, making sure we're sitting on the top of both of the sitting bones. Left arm reaches up. We hook the elbow and we twist here. If this is a little bit too strong, you can just hug your thigh in towards you. I'll give you another option and variation. It's really quite a lot of shoulder opening. You can either stay here, close your eyes, take a 3 breaths. No need to go anywhere, just enjoy a beautiful twist. The massage of your digestive system, detoxifying the body, energizing the body from the inside. Or we take a bind or maybe half bind. If you are binding, come with me, take your left arm underneath your right knee. Now really separate the shoulder blade here. Again, we've done quite a few of these throughout the class. So big separation of the shoulder blade here. And then see if you can bring the fingertips of your right hand just towards the lower back. Then we walk, 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 walk. And one day the fingertips will meet. So we did quite a lot of these today where we're reaching towards the hip. So here comes the same thing. We're just bringing it all together. So one day we can comfortably bind in your twist. This might take some time to get into, so no rush. Maybe using a strap if you have it near you. Or just keep your palm in your lower back. We go last breath here, team. Come out of the bind if you have it. And bring it into the counter twist again. Fingertips to the floor, both forward. This time we're keeping the right sitting bones pressed into the earth. And straight down to the other side. So, both legs straight. Just give them a nice big shake. Big tap. Flex your feet. Left foot goes in this time. We cross the ankle on the top of your right thigh. Big toe is pressing down to the floor. Toes of your right leg are pointed up. Fingertips of your left hand comes behind you. Open up the chest. Before we twist, remember we need to lengthen the spine first. Reach the arm up. We hook the elbow and we open up the chest. If this is too strong, we're hugging the thigh in towards you with the arm. Absolutely fine. You should feel comfortable and nice in these positions. You should be able to breathe easily. And just casually looking over that left shoulder, using the left arm to help you to maintain the length of the spine. Inhaling, adding more length. Exhale out to twist. Back through the center. Keep the legs as they are. A little counter twist here. Fingertips to the floor, both forward. I want you to lean forward as we slide the right foot in. Good. Come back through the sitting position. Adjust when needed. So again, we're sitting on the both of the sitting bones. Ideally. Fingertips of your left hand behind your right arm reaches up. And here we are again into that twist. Open up your chest. Close your eyes. If this is enough for you, as always, please stay here. Enjoy, find the breath again, focusing to what's going on inside you. If bind is in your practice or you would like to bring it into your practice, we can try here. The shoulders are nice and warm, the spine is warm. Let's try. Take your right arm and bring it underneath your left knee. Once you have that, maybe this is where we stay. See if you can lift the fingertips of your left hand without collapsing. So still maintain the length, core is here to help you. And we guide the left arm to go behind you, maybe towards the lower back. And maybe you might surprise yourself, here are my fingertips, find them. Open up the chest. If that's not happening today, just try. Explore. One side might feel completely different to the other. Last 2 breaths. Last breath. Inhale in. Big breath out. Keep your legs as they are. We'll bring this into a counter twist. Fingertips to the floor, bow forward. But keep your left sitting bones heavy on the floor for now. Tuck your chin to your chest. And back through the center. Cross your ankles. Come into a comfortable seated position. Wiggle your sitting bones further back so we're creating more space between the calves and the thighs. And knees a little bit closer towards one another. On inhale, we bring the arms up, reach up, 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 up. And as you exhale, palms goes forwards. We find the floor with the fingertips. And we take the chest down, forehead down, bend your elbows. If you have a block close to you, you can bring the forehead on the block or forehead on the top of your palms. Wherever you are with it, find a stillness for 5 long breaths. Get it nice and deep into the lower back, into the outer hips. Just find a stillness and breathe into the sensation. Feel free to round the spine. Let your body just be completely still, completely heavy. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nowhere to reach. Let the gravity to take over and enjoy that stillness in your body and in your mind. Partially open up your lips as we take the last 2 exhales out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. One more like that. Inhale. Big breath out. Start slowly walking your hands back. Coming back into the seated position. Nice and slow. We bring the arms all the way up for one more last time. Reach. And then we bring the palms together into your heart center. Bow forward and thank yourself for your time, for your practice, for all lovely stretches, all lovely twists. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the class and I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon. Bye, thank you.